Hello, everyone, and welcome to Day 2 of the Lady Arcader's second annual Game Development Jam, The Lag Jammers Waltz. My name is Tozzle, and I'll be your host throughout this event. The theme for this year's Game Jam is rhythm. Our teams have taken rhythm literally or figuratively, using it however they wish to guide their game creations. On tonight's event recap, 2 lag jamming teams will waltz us through the current status of their games after what feels like a whirlwind 24 hours of development. That's 35 hours total for the folks keeping time with us. Believe it or not, we're already nearing the halfway point of the jam. Not to stress anyone out, but we're almost halfway there. I can't believe it. And if you missed yesterday's event recap, I highly recommend checking out the VOD. It was incredible to see what the teams created only after a mere 11 hours of work. We learned about disco dancing pirates, Takadimi rhythm, and even got a first look at character concepts for the top-down rhythm murder mystery Deadbeat. It was really, really cool. Definitely check out the VOD if you haven't seen it. The jam officially kicked off yesterday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, and teams have until Sunday, December 7th, so that's 82 hours total to develop and submit their games for the final showcase. That final showcase will be streamed live right here on the Lady Arcaners channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. And during that final showcase, members of the Lady Arcaners community will play through all the submitted games and rank them using a friendly rubric. The top teams will waltz away with some pretty awesome prizes that include customized team t-shirts and mugs. I cannot wait to see those. For those of you who are new to this channel, Lady Arcaders is an all-women's gaming collective that runs weekly showcases and the occasional charity event. We strive to uplift and encourage women in their gaming endeavors by cultivating a supportive environment in which to showcase their talents, just like this game jam. And joining us in studio first tonight is Metroid Crime from Criminal Industries. Welcome on in. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing
Hello.
great. Okay. There we go. I had to, Where am I hearing some audio from right now? Sorry. Okay, there we go. Sorry, okay. I am all ready to talk.
Fine.
Okay, sorry, I accidentally somehow, as I, went to go press, this thing to play the music on my own audio, I accidentally started hearing the Lag Jammers Waltz music, and I was like, what is going on?
Do-do-do. That's because I keep saying waltz,
yeah.
okay? I can say it. Do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's such a good song. I love it so much.
Oh, me too. It's been eating my brain for the last since we decided on that.
I know, same.
Theme.
But yeah, hi, I'm back today with some more stuff for Deadbeat. I have made a decent amount of progress aside from the 3 hours I spent trying to find something that wasn't documented anywhere. But I fixed it.
Oh, good. Okay, great.
Yeah. No, it's all good now. I'm trying to think of where we should. Well, first of all, I actually this is on a website now.
So
an actual website that everyone can go to. Yeah.
Really?
I linked it in live production if someone wants to send a link to the chat. It has basically my most recent build. It's not instant, but it will I'm doing basically pushing the code live twice a day to make sure, just to make checkpoints for myself so that I don't lose anything.
Oh, that's awesome. So can you also, that means you can also revert, right? If something catastrophic happens? Okay.
Yeah, basically. I set up versioning control on all of this because I did not want to deal with that. So
wonderful.
So I'll show off a few things I was working on today. So late last night, I finally set up this page where it shuffles the nickname and saves it. So the nickname today that it picked is Trained Morning, which after you select it now, it shows your username in the top.
Amazing.
Up here. But I also started working on, I have basically a floor plan here for a bungalow mansion, which I'm going to draw, actually, but this is just a placeholder.
Is that is that an oxymoron, or can bungalows be mansions?
They can. Can. I think so, right? Bungalow just means single story, right?
I know. But every time I hear bungalow, being from where we live, I think
Yeah, me too, yeah. As someone who grew up in one of those houses.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're living the dream in our bungalow mansion.
Yeah, our bungalow mansion.
I love it.
So yeah, you can kind of
Study?
like you also have the this is the study, but we have the like kind of like fog of war basically, so that you can its lights are out. There will be, like I was talking about yesterday, having a flashlight item, but you generally have just like a light halo around you, and you kind of like can walk around. And this is all you can do right now. I don't even have walls set up yet, but I have researched that and how to do that. So hopefully I can set up collision to make sure that we can like, actually have something that people can like walk around in and kind of explore.
That's
without
awesome. I
seeing
was,
each
I
other
was
because
just
the map
about
is
to
so
ask
big.
that.
Yeah, the
So
map
we've
is
got
pretty
all
big.
the
Like,
rooms.
yeah, there's also the outdoor here. But yeah, so like washrooms, wardrobes.
You know what
This wardrobe is huge, by the way.
I think like my clothes would take up maybe 1/8 of this wardrobe.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Maybe 1/16. We were talking about rhythm.
Right.
You know what? Can I say what this kind of reminds me of? Do you know like those it's board games? This looks kind of
Yes.
like a board game that you would, well, like you said, you were like feeling off the Clue
Inspired
vibe.
by Clue. Yeah, for sure.
It really actually has that board game feeling. Like I feel like I'm looking at the board of the game right now.
Yeah. It is my plan to like the whole like looking at like floor plans for like actual floor plans basically. I have this weird like when I was younger, I had like Sierra Home Designer, and I used to make like floor plans for like houses that I would like.
So in addition
This
to
is the thing I did when I was
programming,
like
you're
12.
becoming an architect.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was one of the things. Like, I did this all the time. Like, I made like entire townhouse complexes with like shared pools and stuff. Of course. 'cause
Oh
I
my
love pools.
goodness.
But so this is kind of like really brings me back to it. It's really kind of exciting to do something like that. So it's kind of a big inspiration. Like, I do plan on leaving like the names of the rooms like on the floor like that. I also like another game that I looked for inspiration in is Monaco. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but it's like it does have like very like it's like a spy game. But it has lots of pretty colors. It's top down and has similar like labeling of rooms like this. I really like the aesthetic.
Oh yeah.
Of it.
I really like it too. I'm glad that you're leaving it in there for sure.
Yeah.
Like it really gives it a like the kind of feel that you're going for.
For sure.
It adds a lot with just a simple word.
I also forgot to mention that this music here was provided by Exy. I asked for some music to go with my game from like inside the Floating Workers channel, and Exy came up with this, and it's really awesome, honestly.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
the Floating Workers channel. Yeah, for
Yes,
those of you out
yes.
there, you can use it. If the teams are watching, Floating Workers can help you create your games.
Yep.
And that I can't believe that. I mean, instant. And bam, great music.
Yeah, it was fast. I know. I was blown away. I was literally blown away. I was like, what?
I went to
and it was
the
like
bathroom
perfect.
and it came back and there's music. Your name's great right now, wrong, sir.
Yeah. There's been some good ones, but also like I don't know. Like there's some that can be kind of questionable. Yeah. So yeah, short struggle. But yeah, so the other thing I wanted to point out was, okay, so I'm gonna go into this page, the rhythm test.
Okay.
There's more there now than there was yesterday. There's and there is a like I have a timeline set up for like the beat of what the song is gonna go over eventually. So if I go in here, it's gonna go really quickly, but you can kind of see it. Heartbeats and then.
Yeah, this is great.
So, yeah, so it's like basically there would be an animation happening on the bottom part, and you can like tap the space bar to it. Or I want to hook up a controller. We'll see if I get that done in time. But basically, it's like I said yesterday. It's like you're battling basically the other person, and well, there is no like I'm like, for example, pretend we're like the blue player or whatever. So
that looks like me playing a scary game. Yep.
Yeah. So it would flash like to the beat or whatever. And then your opponents would also flash to their beat. and then whoever has better accuracy is technically like the winner of the battle.
And do they take turns? They're not doing it simultaneously. Are they doing it simultaneously?
Yeah, it would be. It would be just so
Okay.
it's basically like in theory for a multiplayer thing, you would both get prompted with it, and you do the same thing at the same time. Whoever does it better.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But
So
however,
each
I
person's seeing
also
the same thing, though.
yeah, okay, so yeah, for this, yes. I was
Okay.
thinking though, I feel like I was thinking about the possibility of having depending on which item you are carrying, having a different like um
Like an easier or more difficult
basically
rhythm.
yes, depending on what it is. Like say you have like a dangerous item, it might be more difficult to play the rhythm for it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. But
That's
they'll be
cool.
broken into like 10-second segments, basically where there's the battle, the dance battle, and then it would basically pop up like you either win or lose with like an accuracy score, and then close out of the encounter, and then finish off whatever happened. Like if your health bar dropped below a certain amount, then you're dead, type thing.
Right.
Yeah. So
Have we
it's
thought
coming
about the
along.
restart mechanic for this? Like, if you die,
Yeah, so
then
if you
what
die, it would
happens?
be so in an ideal situation, if you die here, you are dead. You are dead out of the game, but you get to come as a ghost because like it's supposed to be a
Okay.
multiplayer game. So you would come back as a ghost with like footprints basically that show that you're there, but you can't affect anything.
Okay. But you can walk around still and check
Yeah, you
stuff
can
out?
still walk around and see what else is happening in the
Okay, cool.
match. Yeah. And then once everyone either the murderer gets everyone accuses the murderer and they're right, and the murderer gets ejected from the mansion or whatever, game ends, versus everyone murderer kills everyone, and then game ends, and then reset and going back to the loop again.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And do your I
Yeah.
can see we have menu up at the top left and top right, tight tennis.
Yes.
Do they open yet?
No, so this is literally just a back button right now. I don't think I'm gonna get into the concept of getting a modal pop-up menu for this yet. We'll see.
Okay.
Because I would like to have an options menu at least with like a volume control would be great.
Yeah, volume control is always important.
Yeah, volume control. I hope to be able to mess around with the controls. I saw a comment in chat about using the arrow keys instead of WASD, and I want to say that by default, they're arrow keys for the library, so I will custom program something in so that the WASD keys also work.
Oh, yeah.
For those who are...
WASD
for those who hate that. Yeah.
It's always like, you could make it more evil than that. It's like when you play games and crouch is like R, and you're like, what? Why is crouch R? You could just, pick random keys just to, give people a little bit of chaos.
Yeah, for sure.
Zed's saying thank you in chat. I can see it.
Yeah. But that's kind of everything I've been working on. Making progress, really happy with how it's coming along. My next plan is to start, I actually want to set up this screen so that I just have like a character that stands in place, and if you get within range of them, it'll trigger the fight sequence.
Oh,
basically.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Testing that proof of concept. And then from there, depending on how I want to go back into the rhythm section and actually get that, working, so I have something that the player can interact with. It's getting there. It's just trying to figure out how to animate the actual rhythm hit and figuring out exactly how I want to handle it.
Yeah.
But the programming's there. Like, it's literally set up so that I could load any sound file in and just change the BPM on it, and it should line up.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You've done a lot of work so far. This is incredible.
Thank you.
So I've got a question.
Okay.
Now that we're just about halfway through the jam.
That's terrifying, by the way. I heard you say that before.
Can you believe it? And we were talking about, the scope of your project yesterday. In the last 24 hours, do you think that your scope has evolved at all? For example, like maybe something in your project has grown, or maybe something quietly slipped out the back door that you're like, oh, maybe that was too ambitious? Like, how are you feeling about it?
I think I am significantly downsizing the rhythm portion of it. I mean, it's everything. Like, I don't know how much I'm going to actually get done on the overworld, because the rhythm part is important to me, but I was originally going to do, like, a scrolling track, and the idea of me programming that right now is just, like, I don't want to do that way anymore. And so I have been thinking about other ways to kind of work around that, to do like maybe I want to do like maybe a slowly appearing note instead of something that slides across.
Ooh.
More similar to like Elite Beat Agents or Wendon, rather than a scrolling track, because I just feel like the track, like, it's fine, but I feel like it could also be more exciting if it was like an object that appears rather than a generalized like track animation, because I have more opportunities later to build off of that and do something I think a bit more exciting.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's always fun to see games have like their own little twist on like like obviously that mechanic is used, but then you can take it and build on it and have a twist that makes it catchy, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. So today, what would you say was your greatest success from today's work?
Oh my god, getting the conductor working. So basically, the conductor is the thing that is controlling, or is like the it's conducting everything basically for the rhythm. So for the song, it keeps everything on track, and it knows exactly where it is in the song. Versus like, it doesn't keep track of the time overall in the program, because that can fluctuate. It keeps track of the beat based on what where the like where the seek is in the timeline for the song.
Oh, that's
Um
interesting. So does that mean like you can just start songs at different places and it would pick up the
Yes.
beat?
So that's actually, yeah. So that's a thing that I am that's a thing that I kind of want to play around with. I put a request into the Floating Workers channel for a like basically I sent a MP3 of like a heartbeat at like regular intervals. I think it's like 61 BPM. And I basically said like, hey, if someone could get me something that I can then take and change the speed on to manipulate it that way and split it into chunks of 10 seconds each. Basically, so that I can provide a different like randomized like part of the track at once. Um and then so every time the encounter pops up, it's a different part of the track, so it's not always the same like uh pattern that you have to dodge,
Yeah,
basically.
so it's not like you can't just like memorize it. It's a little bit different every time.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could, if you played it enough, you probably could memorize it, but yeah,
But
that's
not
how I
first
wanna.
pass.
Yeah, yes, for sure. Which is
I
important in, like, a multiplayer game. Like, you don't wanna be, yeah, want
yeah,
something
it's
thrown at you.
yeah, I really like it. This has been really, really fun to see even just the progress overnight of where you came from. I'm blown away by the skill and the work that can be done in such a short amount of time. So thank you very much for showing off Deadbeat tonight with
Thank
us.
you. Oh my goodness. No, thank you so much. It's actually, I love these recaps so much. It's so amazing to see everyone's progress. Like, I cannot wait for the next presentation. I'm so excited.
Well, with that, we'll get to it
Yeah.
then. We're going to take a quick break while we get our next team settled into our cozy Discord studio. If you're looking for something to do during this break, I recommend watching the 1979 Log Drivers Waltz video, which is part of the inspiration for this year's theme and the reason that I'm apparently required by law to say waltz at every opportunity. Okay, so check that out, and we'll see you back shortly. Hello and welcome back to Lady Arcaders. This is day 2 of the Lag Jammers Waltz Game Development Jam Nightly Recap Waltz. For those of you who are new to the Game Jam scene, a Game Jam is an event where groups of people of varying skill levels in graphic design, programming, writing, music composition, and you name it, come together to work on making a game from scratch. The theme for this year's Jam is rhythm. Teams have taken rhythm as a concept literally or figuratively and used it to guide their game's creation. Joining me right now are Chaffee and Exie from Team Tilda Diabolical Alchemy Tilda. Good to have you back, mateys. Can't wait
Yay!
to see what
Woo!
treasures ye be bringing us this evening.
All
Woo!
the treasures we bring ye, all the treasures.
All the treasures yar.
Yar!
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How you
Thanks
both
for
doing?
having us.
Oh, so
We're doing
excited to
great.
see.
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I am doing waltzingly. I have
Waltzingly, yeah.
to make sure I get my quota in or they won't let me back tomorrow.
I've been spinning in circles for a couple hours now.
You mean waltzing in circles?
Yeah.
Got it. So, where are we at today? I see code.
That's
You
such a
got
good
code.
This is what
This is code. So this code was written by our programmers, Mel and Jay, and not
yeah, Mel
not
and Jay.
yeah, shout out to them. Importantly, not us. We didn't write this, but we're here to walk you through it. And it goes from top to bottom.
Okay, good to
And
know.
it tells
Top
you
to
what
bottom.
the game do. And
And what game do?
and you see the game go bool a lot.
Okay.
And there's some comments in there, and I know comments are really important to programmers, and programmers get mad at other programmers if their comments aren't good. These are really good comments, just so you know.
I like how some comments are in all caps and some are not. So, like, I
Yeah.
assume the comments that are in all caps are more serious, and you have to say them loudly in your head.
Well, they're just yellier. They're just more yelly. You know.
Perfect.
I think Peeps might have wrote those comments. And so you see we have some assets too in here. I made that really janked arrow on the right. I made these other arrows.
Oh, these are the arrows for the game.
Yeah, they're going to be in there, I hope.
Oh, I've had such a night. I heard assets and I didn't even think of that it would be like parts of the game.
Yeah.
Wonderful. These are cool arrows. I like it.
They're not bad. Thank you.
Good work.
And Chaffee, do you have anything to add?
I know some of these words.
Oh, I have a statement here from Mel, and the statement is
a statement.
Hold on, let me get it here. From the view of one of the programmers, today was a major lesson in that I have a completely surface level knowledge of how to use Godot. Having to tackle a lot of challenges all at once is not the easiest, but everything I get through is a new lesson learned and one step closer to making the thing I want. So we're on a good pace. That's what that tells me. We're doing great. We're having a good time. We're enjoying each other's company. We're memeing in the chat.
That's good. That's what this is about. Having
fun,
taking
naps.
making games.
Oh, I think everybody had a nap today.
Yeah.
Self-care is best care.
Well, just naps is naps, man. Like any team out there, I encourage you, take a nap, and then you'll feel better. I don't know. Do you have that's kind of it. We don't have a whole lot we don't have anything to show you. Like we don't have a build or anything, but it's getting
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We're close.
So you're saying tomorrow we might see a build?
I don't know. I don't know how time works. But maybe.
Okay, well, to stress y'all out, I did this to Crime too.
No, please.
You know, so we're about halfway through the game jam now.
Okay.
Have you changed the scope of your project at all? Like, are you thinking about changing
No.
it? Maybe adding something shiny, not tossing anything gently overboard then? All pirates
We're
are staying
dialed
on
in.
deck?
I think we started because Jay was very adamant up front about being the scope enforcer. So
I like that.
my job is that because my brain is like a faucet of ideas. I turn the faucet on and I let it go. And Jay is like the what stops a faucet, like a plug or like a bat or like a like a water utility person comes and
The
shuts it off
plumber. The plumber.
and says, "No, no more water. No." And I go, "Okay, that's okay because that's both of our jobs. My job is to just go, "Bleh, what if we made it multiplayer and then you could fight your friends and then bleh, bleh," and then we go, "No, we can't do that. Maybe later."
But that's
And
good. That means you're playing off each other's strengths, you know?
yeah, and I'm happy to do that because I don't know what's possible. I mean, I know what's possible. I don't know what's realistic. And I always want to put more weird stuff in. And sometimes that you got to say no. You got to be no, we're not doing that. We're so not doing that. And then I struggled with gradients for like 45 minutes today. And that's why we can only do so many things. Is
So-
because of gradients. Sorry, go ahead.
I thought it was gonna be because of pirates. Okay, can I go back to your assets real quick?
Absolutely.
Can we like highlight these arrows again? Because we have are these the gradients that you struggled with?
No, those were easy. They're not gradiented. They're not gradiented at
Okay,
all.
that's why I wanted to go over
Those
the
are just
the hovering.
splooshed.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
splooshed arrows. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about these arrows. So we've got the yellow ones and the red ones. Are like which ones are we going to be receiving and which ones are we going to be sending?
I think you receive both of them, and I think, from what I understand, they're going to alternate, or one is like a caution and one is like a bad. One is like it's out there, and one is like it's next to you. One is like waving, and one is like threatening. I think.
Like
I
waving
don't.
like a flag?
Well, like a stoplight. You know, like the
I-
yellow is when you're like you can probably still make it, and then red's like you can't make this. No.
Okay, so is like the red arrow, it's gone past you and you can't react to it anymore.
No, I think the red is like it's about to hit you in the face, and you should
Okay.
probably do something about that.
Okay.
They are gonna
okay.
rapidly flicker.
Oh, are they? So
We just got a message. They're gonna flicker.
Oh
Oh, I
yeah,
love this.
I'm
We're
being
getting
tagged
real-time notes.
aggressively. No, they're gonna flicker. They're overlapping. They alternate. That's what I
Okay.
said first. They alternate.
Okay, so the yellow and red alternates
Yeah.
back and forth. Okay.
Yeah.
And so does we're getting Discord comments at the same time. So as it becomes more critical, does the flickering intensify?
I think the flickering is going to be steady.
Okay.
I don't know for sure.
And when we
Maybe
hit
it
the
will
arrow,
intensify. Maybe you'll have to wait to find out.
well, I'm excited to find out. But I just have
Also,
so
the
many
answer
questions.
is no. They won't. It'll be
Okay.
steady.
Perfect. See, this is great. Look at this teamwork right here. Shout outs to the back end right now.
Shout out to the people giving us the answers.
Yeah.
We don't know.
And like, we didn't talk about this yesterday, but we talked about this in a few other of rhythm games from the recap yesterday. When you hit the arrow, is there going to be a cue that you were successful, or are you going to have it like either a yes or a no, or are there going to be a varying of how close you were to hitting it on time?
I know there was discussion about like having like a perfect system.
I'd like to
Okay.
answer your question with a question. What would you like it to be?
What would I like it to be? I like immediate feedback. So
Yeah.
feedback of some kind, like as a gamer, I would love to know like if I did it right or not, because as we all know, Tozzle is type A and I like to be right. So please tell me that I've done it right when I do it right.
I think I agree with you from a gameplay standpoint. I feel like we are definitely going to let you know almost immediately, if
Yeah.
not immediately, whether or not you did it right. Because also there's consequences to not doing it right.
That's
So if
right,
you
because
do
we
it
might
not
lose
right,
pirates overboard, right?
yeah, your friends fall off the ship a little bit, and it's a little funny, you know. And you have fewer friends to help you cheer. It's basically a cheerleading competition more than it is a battle, right?
I mean,
Because
that is the real battle. Who has the most pirate cheerleading squad by the end of the battle is the winner.
yeah, because we're not aiming the ball. The cannonballs are not aimed at the ship; they're aimed at the people on the ship.
Oh,
So
this is
you're not.
news from yesterday.
Well, this is my understanding. I could be
That's
totally
why it's
wrong.
dodgeball.
Yeah, it's
I mean, that
dodgeball. You're
makes
dodging
sense.
the balls,
Okay,
and they're disco
question.
balls. Yeah.
Can the other pirates catch the disco ball? Because we're talking dodgeball now.
There might be a parry mechanic. I thought about asking that question because I have a parry sound that would be fun to use, but there
You thought about
maybe
opening the
if we do a
floodgates?
perfect series of things, maybe you could parry it and bop the ball back. That's within the realm of possibility. No, Mel says no.
That was fast. What? Mel?
Yeah. I like the part where I give an answer that I think, and then I look over and I see what Mel. This is a very good way to do this.
Yeah. I know, like,
Ah.
before this all started, that, like, oh, we should have other obstacles, like a wrench, because if you've seen the movie Dodgeball, great movie, by the way, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Maybe we'll make one of the balls a wrench as an Easter egg.
Yeah. I mean, we already got the color scheme for the arrows for it.
Okay. I
Yeah.
got more questions so that we can be
Keep
told
them
no.
coming. We got nothing.
You got so much. Are you kidding? This is amazing. I love it. So the disco balls, are they going
Yeah.
to be classic disco ball? Or could they be different disco ball?
I'm gonna say probably classic because, well, we can say that because we're in charge of the art, right?
Yeah, you're
We
the
are.
graphics. I'm asking graphics questions now.
Yeah, we're the graphicals. We're the graphickers. Um, I only know how to draw. What other kinds of disco ball are there other than classic?
What I'm saying is, like, you know, perhaps like you were talking about like dodging a wrench. You could have different kinds of disco balls, different colored disco balls. Maybe you're at a different kind of pirate rave, and so it's like a purpley disco ball, or you're really doing 70s disco and it's just white and sparkly.
Well, I do know we have the ability. Don't let
Ew.
anybody know. This is a secret.
Okay,
But we have
everyone in
the
chat,
ability
keep this a secret.
to modulate colors.
Hmm.
And I think I know what that means, but what I think that means is we can change the color of stuff very easily. So we could have multiple colors of disco balls. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But we
And we know
could.
gradients now.
Great. Oh man, listen. If y'all need to know about gradients, I can do them now. I did one. I did two, and ooh, they're good. They're good. It took me about 45 minutes. Just nothing else. Literally a rectangle split in half with a gradient on top and a gradient on bottom. I did it.
Good work.
I'm proud of it. I don't know. Hopefully, it makes it into the final artwork. I'm
So you
pulling
would say
for it.
that is your personal highlight and success from today's work is conquering the gradient?
If you see a gradient in this game, I probably
I
did
will
it.
feel your success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either me or Chaffee did it.
Chaffee, what would you say was your personal success from today's work?
Oh, I feel like I did nothing today. Once again, day job, but this weekend, since it's the weekend, full front on focus on this. I have time now. Time. It's amazing. It's nice to have. So honestly, I see that as a win. I have time now.
That
That's
is
really good because
perfect. See, exactly. Now you have time. What's the first thing you think you're going to do with this time?
Definitely finish off this like splash screen sort of deal, and then
yeah,
gonna work on character design. I don't know how to draw people. We're gonna get creative here. Just
That's
be
we're gonna be
fun.
so
creative.
creative. We can hack together a people.
Yep.
That's fine. We could maybe figure that out somehow. Key asset for our game is missing. We could figure it out.
Yes, we can add peeps to it.
Peebs is going to
I'm
voice act
I'm
for
reading
us.
chat right now.
Chat's making requests now
Yep.
to be included.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll draw Peebs if we made a deal. Peebs is going to do some voice lines for us.
So wait. Is this just the floodgates opening, or are there actually going to be voice lines?
I wanted when Peebs growled at me earlier, and then yelled at me like 6 times in a row, and then came and yelled at chat, and then came back and yelled at me. That's when it occurred to me that maybe she might be good to do a voice line. I don't think we're going to have. I came up with the idea of having voice lines as a sound effects because it would be easy to implement, but I haven't run that by my team yet.
Oh, like when things get when pirates get knocked off, into the drink.
Or when you dodge something, you go yay, or when you get hit, you go ugh. You know,
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah.
we
That's
want
cool.
sound effects for things,
I like it.
and then we could have little catchphrases maybe, like "you did it" or "what's that" or "I have to add that to my letterboxd."
That's
Yeah.
perfect. Well, you know what? Thank you for this. This has been a joy. Thank you for showing me the bulls and teasing us all with more information from your game. I'm very excited to see how this all goes down. I personally cannot wait to play every single one of these games. Would you like to shout out your other team members who aren't with us here on the mic before we go to a quick break? They've been
Absolutely.
working so hard on the keyboard answering all our questions.
Yeah.
All of this work here that you see was done by Mel and Jay, who are fantastic, and
Yay.
and asked very little of us today.
Yep.
And
Thank you,
I
Mel
was
and
happy
Jay.
to comply. So thank you for being cool and shepherding us through this process. And we did it. We're doing it. We're gonna
We're
do
doing
it.
it. We're
It's
gonna do it.
happening.
I believe. Thank you again, both, so much for being here. We are going to take a quick break. Please stay tuned for some final day 2 Lag Jam comments after this short break. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for tuning in to Lady Arcaders for the Day 2 Game Development Jam recap. A very special shout out to both teams who joined us tonight. Thank you for taking precious minutes out of your 82 hours to entertain us with your work so far. It was a pleasure, and I can't wait to see what tomorrow's updates will bring. If you like what you've seen here today, we also feature weekly showcases in a series we run called Attract Mode. Tune in every Thursday night at 9 p.m. and Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern to catch awesome ladies showing off awesome games. You can view all upcoming Lady Arcaders events directly on our website at ladyarcaders.com/events. And ladies, you can be part of it too. Submissions for Attract Mode showcases are always opened. Send us your pitches at ladyarcaders.com/start. We want to show off the games you love and all the ways that you love them. Type exclamation mark AM into chat for the link. I was connecting. Oh, geez. Okay, my poor brain. All right. Well, you know what? Please make sure to tune in tomorrow night, everyone, for the Day 3 Lag Jam event recap starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This will be our last Lag Jam recap prior to the final showcase, which will be airing live on the Lady Arcaders channel on December 7th, also at 9 p.m. Eastern. The games will be available on itch.io, which means you too can download them and play them for yourselves, which is going to be awesome. Finally, folks, warning, incoming waltz. Please stick around and join us as we raid on over to Binary Breakers. They are raising funds for the Lavender Rights Project through Hope for the Holidays. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and see you tomorrow.